Hello everyone, welcome back to Trending Naija. I'm Adenuga Progress. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, HURIWA, has issued a strong call to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu demanding the immediate arrest and prosecution of Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi for what the group describes as consistent verbal and moral support for terrorists operating in northern Nigeria. Stay tuned as we break down the shocking details of this new report, including Gumi's controversial statement, HURIWA's comparison with Nnamdi Kanu's detention, and the explosive response from civil rights groups. In a powerful statement signed by its national coordinator, Comrade Emmanuel Onwubiko, HURIWA condemned what it called the federal government's selective approach to enforcing Nigeria's counter-terrorism laws. According to the group, while Nnamdi Kanu of the indigenous people of Biafra has been detained for nearly 10 years over self-determination advocacy, Sheikh Gumi, who has openly defended bandits and called for amnesty, works freely without any form of prosecution. HURIWA insists that this double standard undermines the fight against terrorism and justice in Nigeria. The rights group reminded President Tinubu that Nigeria's counter-terrorism laws, updated in 2022, prescribe capital punishment for certain terror-related offenses. HURIWA cited Section 1(3) of the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act, which defines terrorism as any act performed to further a political, religious, or ethnic ideology that seriously intimidates the population or destabilizes the country. The group argues that Gumi's consistent media comments sympathizing with armed bandits fall under this definition, especially his repeated justification of their actions as revenge missions. In his recent interview with Trust TV, Sheikh Ahmad Gumi again defended the actions of bandits terrorizing northern Nigeria. He claimed that the bandits are not driven by cruelty but by vengeance, suggesting they are reacting to injustice faced by Fulani communities. Gumi said they don't just attack people without any cause, they are on revenge missions. While admitting that killings were wrong, the cleric urged the Tinubu administration to negotiate and rehabilitate the armed groups rather than pursue military offensives. He even compared the bandits to indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, describing IPOB members as secessionists who refuse dialogue while insisting that bandits, unlike them, want peace. These remarks have reignited outrage nationwide. HURIWA's statement also referenced recent remarks by Prophet Isa El-Buba, the General Overseer of El-Buba Outreach Ministries, who echoed similar calls for Gumi's arrest. El-Buba claimed that Gumi's connection with the bandits could be key to ending Nigeria's insecurity within a week if properly investigated. The cleric said, if the government picks him up in less than 1 week, the Nigerian government will deal with this matter. He also accused the Miyetti Allah group of being complicit in northern insecurity, alleging that the organization controls a large portion of the activities of armed herdsmen. Beyond Sheikh Gumi, HURIWA also condemned what it called state-sponsored protests in some northern states against former U.S. President Donald Trump, who recently offered military assistance to Nigeria to combat terrorism. The group said those protests, allegedly founded by some northern politicians, show that terror sponsors may still be active within government structures. HURIWA urged the DSS and EFCC to investigate the funding sources of these demonstrations and expose anyone sponsoring propaganda against foreign intervention aimed at fighting terrorism. According to HURIWA, Sheikh Gumi's public defense of terrorism ideologies violates Chapter 4 of the Nigerian Constitution, which guarantees fundamental human rights but does not extend to promoting or glorifying violence. The group called the government refusal to act against Gumi's discriminatory, pointing again to the prolonged detention of Nnamdi Kanu as a constant example of selective justice. For now, neither Sheikh Gumi nor the federal government has officially responded to HURIWA's latest call, but with public pressure mounting and international attention growing, all eyes are now on President Tinubu's administration to see if it will take decisive action. This is Trending Naija, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more verified updates. Thank you.